You're right, Holmes. The constable below was indeed asked to deliver us a letter. It's from Lestrade.
Nothing good can come from such urgency.
Indeed, Holmes. This time, without doubt, the painting has disappeared. According to what he's written, they've turned the National Gallery upside down looking for it. Our presence is required immediately.
Well, Watson, the game is afoot.
Should we not have enlisted more men from the force to protect the painting?
I think that a whole brigade could not have stopped Lupin. And, of course, we can now be certain that it was he who was behind the theft. First and foremost, the police have a city and lives to protect, and we must respect that. Watson, a hansom will be hard to find at this hour, and Billy, our page, is sick. Would you be so good as to flag one down while I take a moment to reread this letter?
Yesterday, I was a doctor, and now I've become a valet.
Got a light?
No, sorry.
Is it Sherlock Holmes who lives in these digs here?
Indeed.
Know him?
I do have that honour. I have been of some assistance to him on occasion, like locating hansoms, for instance.
I say, you're his valet. So tell me, does your master pay well then?
But I
bet you're not above winning a bob or two, am I right? Listen, my friend, word has it that your boss is going to have a right fright tonight at the Picture Museum.
How?
Shh, listen, my good man. If you want to fill your pockets, here's my card. Piers Urquhart Allen, that's my name. Independent reporter's the game. Spill the beans about his biz, and I'll pay you well. Look for me in one of the pubs round here. You can't miss me.
If Holmes finds out that the press is onto this business, he'll be in an explosive mood. Best to avoid speaking about it.
フリーランスのジャーナリストですかね。ピアーズ・アークハート・アレンという名前の記者だそうです。その名詞です。
Ah, a hansom. Now to find Holmes and make our way to the National Gallery.
You've arrived at last, Holmes. We haven't touched anything while we were waiting, except for a ladder which we needed to climb onto the roof. You must have received my message. The painting was stolen.
これまでのそのいきさつについて聞きます。
Do you have any idea what happened?
Well, not really. I haven't managed to figure it out. We know that the two men exited through the window in the restoration workshop, and that the second man entered through there. But the first man was already in the museum, before his accomplice. Yet I had a man in the restoration workshop all yesterday afternoon, and he only left for a minute in order to hear my orders. At no time could the first man have entered through the window. We would have either seen or heard him. The men on the premises confirmed they didn't see anyone pass through the entrance until the alarm was sounded. And those two are the only possibilities. How did this man get into the museum, I ask you?
When you have eliminated the impossible, Lestrade, whatever remains, however improbable, must be the truth. Did your men see anything?
To tell you the truth, barely anything. There was nothing they could do. The only thing we know for certain is there were two people of athletic build who perpetrated this crime. We don't know if the burglars stole anything other than the painting in question, as they completely redecorated the museum with the paintings of a French artist that were at the entrance to the museum. The paintings that were on the walls are now crammed in the director's office.
支配人について聞きます。
Where are the director and his assistant?
They're both in the office. Go gently with the director. He's close to having a fit. By the way, I noticed some traces of paint or something all over. I've asked everyone to avoid trampling on them until you've had a chance to examine them.
You're making wonderful progress, Lestrade.
Well, I'll go question the neighbours to see if anyone might have seen a 17th century boat descend from the roof.
Watson, accompany Inspector Lestrade. Check out the roof and help out with the interrogations. Be on the lookout for the slightest detail could gain us some precious time.
You can count on me, Holmes.
というわけで、ホームズが館内の捜索を、します。レストレーブ警部の言う話では、足跡が残されていると。前作でも足跡が重要なキーとなりましたが、ニコニコ動画の画質で見れるでしょうか。青いペンキの足跡です。
The paint tracks come from the interior of the museum and stop there. It's curious, but I'd wager that the man who left these footprints rested here a moment while facing the wall and looking at something. Yet these paintings aren't exceptional in the least.
どうやらこの絵を見ていたらしい。でもあまり重要な絵には見えないと。では足跡をたどっていきましょう。
Footprints, look. Size 10. This footprint is quite clear, like a footstep pressed. This footprint is rather light. The man who left these footprints made a return trip. He was carrying something heavy when he climbed the stairs. Paintings, certainly.
行き来した形跡があります。どうやらここのペンキを踏んだようです。
It's through there that one of our robbers arrived, and it's also through there that they must have escaped with the help of a ladder. Water. These tools are for restoring paintings. Ideal to catch by jumping from this skylight. The person who left these footprints stepped into the paint with his whole foot. Size 10. These footprints are those of common work boots.
ホームズのメモ、ナショナルギャラリーの足跡。修復工房のペンキを踏みつけたサイズ10の足跡を見つけた。美術館入り口の右手でなぜか足を止めているようだ。そこにはいくつか絵がかかっているが、特に目を引くものはない。それから美術館すべての絵が、謎の絵に差し替えられていると。例えばこういった絵ですね。
What horrors!
これも意図がよくわからないですよね。では支配人にちょっと話を聞いてみましょう。
I'm overwhelmed by this inventory.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, such a tragedy. Have you seen what these crooks have done to my museum? Paintings of incalculable value thrown in a heap like hay in a haystack. And the fighting temeraire.
泥棒について尋ねてみます。
Now, calm down, Director. Do you know if they took anything other than this painting?
The director and I are in the middle of doing an inventory of all the paintings that were moved. We are not certain yet.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Good. We'll be here if you have any further questions. Come, Palinor, back to the inventory.
では館内を捜索します。
Footprints, look. These footprints are size 9. These are shoes with supple, non-skid leather soles, of French manufacture, with a distinctive design. These are, without doubt, the shoes of the French painter Horace Velmont.
赤い枠で印がつけられています。
A large red square was painted on the floor, most likely by Lupin, but to what end? Velmont has unusual taste for painter. A perfect example of neo-cretinism, a Velmont from his convalescent period.
奇妙な現代アートらしきものに差し替えられています。
What horrors! Velmont has unusual taste for painter. Velmont has unusual taste for painter. Self-portrait by Horace Velmont. A bit narcissistic, that one. Looking at this canvas, the French painter must have drawn his inspiration from the famous French cheese camembert. They both stink.
なかなか皮肉がきついですよね、イギリス人は。
Looking at this canvas, the French painter must have drawn his... There is something here. A trace of black rubber. 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 These 4 traces of black rubber are identical and form a square. There is something strange on the ceiling. I'll have to climb up to examine it, but Lestrade's men are using the ladder. I'll continue to inspect the museum while I await them. It's Sir Pointer, the museum director, who is on display here. Amusing.
それではもう一回工房の方を見てみます。
Footprints, look.
ちょっとうまく測れないです。
These footprints are size 9. The foot brushed the paint. Someone wanted to warn the person who made the footprints of the presence of liquid on the ground, but too late. The man then went beneath the louver of the window to get out, probably with the help of a ladder. He was wearing shoes from France with supple leather non-skid soles, which have a distinctive design. The footprints left by Horace Velmont's shoes and those made by one of the 2 crooks are absolutely identical. Lupin is a master of disguise. We met him in person yesterday as Velmont.
ホームズのメモ。ナショナルギャラリーでのルパンの足跡。画家のホラス・ベルモントの足跡と泥棒の一人の足跡が完全に一致した。 サイズは9、フランス製で滑りにくい革の靴だ。靴底には独特なパターンの模様がある。アルセーヌ・ルパンは変装の達人だ。そう、ベルモントとルパンは同一人物なのだ。ルパンはホームズと同じかもしくはそれ以上の変装の達人だったようです。早速このことを支配人に報告しに行きましょ
う。What do you want, Mr. Holmes?
ベルモント、昨夜、ここで支配人と話していたフランス人画家、つまりルパンですねについて報告します。
The only one who will be happy is Belmont. His paintings now have the best spots.
I'd wager he's doubly happy, but he'd never come to show his gratitude in person.
Ah, and when will you be done with your investigation, so that we can put the paintings back in their original places?
A deadline will soon be set, I think. However, it is in our best interest to do it as quickly as possible. Thank you, gentlemen.
Good. We'll be here if you have any further questions. Come, Eleanor, back to the inventory.
Mr. Holmes, Inspector Lestrade wanted you to know that we no longer need the ladder. If you want it, it's near the director's office.
はしごが使えるようになりました。持っていきます。さて、では先ほどのここだったかな。ここにはしごが立てられていたようです。
Elementary.
アルセーヌ・ルパンの謎かけ。もしあなたのイニシャルが JL ならば、答えはイエスだ。そうでないならごきげんよう、ミスター・ホームズ。昨日の我々の会談はあまりにも簡潔なものだったが、あれが最後というわけではあるまい。あなたがこの挑戦を受けたことは無上の喜びだ。もしあなたが敗北することになっても、最前列で全てのショーを見ることができるだろう。レストレード警部に知らせてほしい。私は間違いなく入り口から侵入すると。私は常に正門から侵入してきた。帰りについてはその限りではないが。過去のことはさておき、本題に入ろう。今夜、英国の誇りの象徴を盗む。それはロンドン市内にある。この美術館にいくつか手がかりを残しておいた。あなたほどの頭脳の持ち主ならば容易に見つけられるだろう。しかし、時間内に答えを導けるだろうか。まずはじめに壁に数枚の絵画をかけておいた。この絵は私が自分のコレクションから選んだものだ。これらをよく観察し、以下の詩を読むがいい。次のターゲットの場所を決定するすべての情報が揃うだろう。あの夜、美術館へ行った。そして、白に包まれたヴィーナスとマーズを目にした。雨の日、彼らは喜びとともにやってきた。その年を確実に覚えておけ。疲れた馬パンが安らかに昼寝をしている。彼の白馬が私に囁く。主よ、我らは遠い昔に描かれました。本当ですとも。実際、私が2番目に選んだのはその年だったのだ。ヘンドリックはずっと前に死んだ。アイススケートをする人々。若い恋人たち、男たち、女たち、男の子。みんな彼が生み出した。それは彼の義務だろうか、それとも喜びか。彼の人生の長さは私の計画の3番目。4番目は購入の年だ。魚とキャベツ、男の子と天使。1番目から2番目を引き、次に3番目をかけろ。わかるかね？最後に4番目を引け。そうすれば、あなたはあの場所に行けるだろう。
This poem by Lupin surely makes reference to 4 paintings presently hanging in the museum. Shall we begin our search?
さて、ルパンからまた謎解きの手紙です。で、キーとなる部分は後半の詩ですね。で、この詩なんですが、4つのパートがあったことにお気づきでしょうか。4つの数字を導き出し、最後に引いたり足したりかけたりすると。かけるんですね。で、まず1つ目のパートは、ヴィーナス&マーズ。ヴィーナスとマーズの絵を探せと。そしてその年を覚えておけ。これがその絵だと思います。
This painting depicts the gods Venus and Mars by Botticelli. This painting was exhibited for the first time in 1874 in the National Gallery.
1874年に展示されたこの数字をまず覚えておきます。そして次、ルパンの謎かけ。2番目の詩は、馬番ですね。馬の近くで昼寝をしている馬番。それをまず探していきましょう。どこだろうな。これですね。白馬の近くで昼寝をしている馬番の絵です。
Look, a white horse standing by a sleeping man by Peter Verbeek, possibly derived from a 1652 print by Paulus Potter.
1652年。これが2番目の数字です。これを覚えておきます。そして、3番目の詩です。アイススケーターの絵。これです。
A winter scene with skaters near a castle by Averkamp, 1585 to 1634, one of the greatest painters from the Dutch school of the 17th century. He specialized in winter scenes. The painting originally extended into a square shape.
この作者の、人生の、生涯の、何年生きたかというのを覚えておけという詩だったので、1585年生まれ1634年没なので49歳ですね。この49という数字を覚えておきます。これが3番目の数字です。そして4番目の詩が指すものは魚とキャベツ、それから男の子と天使の絵です。